What is going on, guys? It's Sean O'Connell, the managing director here at Cinemablend, and I am in London with a very special guest star. I'm going to be bringing you interviews with the entire cast from Spider-Man Far From Home, which is in theaters on July 2nd. Before we get to the interviews, though, go down, hit subscribe, turn on your notifications, and every time we post a video with someone like this, you guys will be the first ones to hear about it.
What up, dorks?
What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I think MJ really likes me. That reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man.
The MCU can go in a lot of crazy directions moving forward. What role do you guys hope the Spider-Man franchise continues to play for the MCU?
Well, I'm sure it'll be like bigger and bigger, like Spider-Man will be. No, I'm just saying facts, like 'cause everyone assumes he's gonna be the next guy.
Yeah.
I'm really wanting to do like a team up with Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Like a New York, because we're both New Yorkers, and I just really like the idea of a science guy being teamed up with a guy who does magic because it totally contradicts what he knows.
Right. Right.
I like the idea that there is real science that Peter Parker talks about, and then there's Doctor Strange gibberish, where he's like, the time rift and the thing and the thing.
Right.
So it's kind of fun.
There's room for every kind of story to be told. And at some point, they're going to have to put together another Avengers group of some sort to deal with whatever is coming next.
Right.
Nick knows something is coming. The same way he found out in Captain Marvel, okay, there are other things out there that need to be dealt with that I didn't know about. This is moving us to another place because we really don't know what time or space we're in. At least I don't. I know that, 5 years passed somewhere.
Right.
And we don't know, okay, did we jump forward or did we jump backwards? What happened? Where are we here?
Right.
So it's kind of hard to say. But we do know that there is going to be something else.
Right.
And we open up the concept of a multiverse.
Right.
So
Right.
come on. Snap to a hole in our dimension.
There's got to be someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel? Unavailable. But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
I'm curious what your perspective is on the MCU before joining it and the way that they've been able to sustain a story over the course of 11 years.
I think everything is character-based, and I think that's the mistake I've seen a lot of enormous movies make, which is that you have these huge set pieces, and then you never see them tied really to the characters themselves. Mm-hmm. And the thing I think that Marvel movies do so well is that all of these enormous things that happen are all drawn back into what's happening within the characters. Mm. And to me, being an actor and loving, behavior, which I think really is in the end what people really love, because we make a connection to that.
They've figured out how to tell the people part of it. I mean, even superheroes in a specific way, the ones that don't have secret identities like we were used to, Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne and that sort of thing. But they take the superheroes and use their personalities to create a kinsmanship between you and them. Right. You can find things about each of those characters that relate to you in a very specific way. And then, the Marvel playbook has this really great, way of creating the set pieces that are exciting, that still involve enough jeopardy for these people who have these powers that you can think something might happen. And now we do know they don't always make it.
Right.
So we've created a whole nother phenomenon that allows them to be genuine in a way that's not indestructibly super like some of these other things are.
Seeing what we shot, what's in the movie, what's not in the movie, and what the choices were made, they have picked every moment that is honest. Mm-hmm. I mean, and that's a credit to John Watts, it's a credit to Kevin Feige, it's a credit to Amy Pascal, it's a credit to everybody who worked on the movie. Because a lot of times you don't see honesty in a movie this big. Real character trying to be honest. And there's not really a shot I see where there isn't something really honest, which is why it's moving, which is why it's scary, which is why it's funny, and which is why Marvel has been around and will continue to be around for so long.
You got gifts, Parker, but we have a job to do.
The world needs the next Iron Man.
Are you going to step up or not?